Hi, everybody. Waiting for the live stream to load. But I am super pumped to be nerding out with y'all about this today because it is one of my favorite topics, right? I love automations. I want to automate every single aspect of my life, right? Repetitive tasks are not for me. So that is why we specialize here at Nerdly in acquiring through automations and our automated onboarding advantage. Those of you who've actually gone through our onboarding have been able to experience how awesome it is. What like let's talk about the problem, right? As you're growing your business, having to have conversations with every single person, plus following up with them to actually present your offer, plus delivering that lead magnet, plus, reminding them about a sales call, then sending them follow-up emails, and then making sure, hey, did they click on that? Did they actually see your offer? Because that's one of the biggest things that I've seen people struggle with, right? They have the conversations, but they are not actually getting their offer in front of their potential clients. So that's why the automations is so important with that, right? Did they show up to the call? Did they show up to your sales call and they didn't buy on the spot? So you need to make sure you have automations in place to follow up with them, right? So in this session, we're going to cover what you need to focus on to automate your client acquisition and onboarding processes. We're going to nerd out about the critical steps and strategies without getting to the nitty-gritty of how to do it, so you can walk away with a clear roadmap. Stay with me until the end for a special invitation to do a wireframe call or join our accelerator program. So why is automation crucial? Automation saves time, reduces human error, and ensures a consistent experience with your clients, right? It allows you to focus on growing your business and serving your clients better than getting bogged down in repetitive tasks, right? Show of hands, who here loves repetitive tasks? Not me. I'm spicy brained. Repetitive tasks drive me absolutely bonkers, right? Just like doing your laundry, doing the dishes. These are tasks that you keep doing and you're not necessarily getting any dopamine, any win from that action, right? So first and foremost, what the most important thing about automations is you need to map out your ideal client journey. This includes identifying touch points from the moment a potential client discovers you to the point they become a loyal customer, right? Think about what information they need at each stage and how you can provide it seamlessly, right? Do you need them to join a Facebook group? Do they need to follow a page? Do they need to friend you? Do they need to start a conversation with someone on your team? Do they need to join Slack? Do they need to join a community? Like, what are the things they need to do, right? I know we have some health coaches, like, do they need to do a weigh-in or take measurements? Do they need to journal and set intention? Like, what are the things you need them to do before, after the sale, right? Sorry, I know I'm getting a little flipping back and forth between the two because I feel personally your acquisition and onboarding are so intertwined. That's why we were offering our acquire through automations and the automated onboarding advantage, which if you didn't know about, we have those programs. And actually the next round we're doing is going to be a faster pace with longer calls so that we can make sure people get it done in a month. So if you want to know more about how to get your acquisitions and onboarding automated in less than 30 days, drop a comment or click the link in the description and start a conversation with our team to learn more, right? So now we need to create engaging entry points. So developing multiple entry points for potential clients to engage with your business. This could be your website, your business page, your personal profile, your Facebook group, webinars, lead magnets, right? You got to make sure these entry points are optimized to capture leads efficiently. What does that mean? When someone opts in Do you have a way to deliver ship the deliverable automatically, track who it was, what they opted into, drive them to the next step of the sale, and also make sure that you have a human touch point somewhere, or like a safety net point to track and make sure, hey, they didn't move forward and we sent them XYZ follow-ups. You need to take a human action to see, are they still a viable prospect, or do they need to be dropped into not a good fit, right? Because while I love automations, you do want to have that human oversight. That's why we like to call the automations we create are a automated organic experience, right? So let me know, have you ever ran into an automation that you were like, oh, this is so automated, this makes me feel crummy, this doesn't feel good, right? We don't want that. We want to make sure that it feels organic, that it is actually serving the client. Next, you have to invest in a good customer relationship management system that integrates with automation tools, right? That's where Nerdly comes into play. This will help you manage client data and automate the follow-up process, automate email sequences, appointment scheduling, client onboarding tasks, and ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Now, if you guys don't know, so Nerdly is a culmination of a couple pieces of software, including High Level and Group Track, right? So we are official partners with Group Track, partner resellers. And so we blended those two systems plus some other really cool stuff, nerd plus stuff, so that you have a curated user experience. Because as the business owner, it's our job to make your life easy. We really simplify using really big, complex technology and simplify it so that for you to execute, it is super easy, right? That's where the Post a Profit Challenge, which actually just got a whole revamp. So if you went through the Post a Profit, let me know in the comments, the Post a Profit Challenge, because we are about to release an accelerated version of that is stripped down to just what you absolutely need to execute it and get it done and convert someone from a social post to a profitable client in less than 30 days. Actually, with the way it is, you probably do it in 14. No, man, it's so good. So good. So that's where having a fully integrated CRM with automations comes into play, right? Because you want to know when someone joins your Facebook group, we're getting them on an email sequence. When someone claims a comments and they want a lead magnet, we're automatically sending them a DM with the lead magnet opt-in. When they opt into the lead magnet, we're going to automatically give them an option to book a call or buy the thing. And it all depends upon what is your offer, right? Is it a low ticket? Is it a mid ticket? Is it a high ticket? Do we need to be on a call? Do we need to just sell it in a funnel? And, do we need what are we doing with our video sales letters? Where are we getting our copy? How are we speaking to our clients that way? Right. And that's where me and Kate thrive, building out the wireframes and helping you map out the system you need, right? Because it's a combination of challenges, right? Between the copy is its own thing. Thank gosh for that AI copy creator. If you guys have not checked out Hey Levi, comment you want more info and we'll tell you more about it, because we did a training last week about it. So now that we've got our we got our entry points to engage with the clients. We've got our CRM with automations, and then we needed to develop a seamless onboarding process, right? So you have to create a standardized onboarding process that guides new clients through the initial steps effortlessly. Provide clear instructions, resources, and support to make them feel welcomed and informed and confident, right? They have to be confident, not just that you know what you're talking about. They need to be confident that you can get them the transformation that they bought from you, right? Because the sale's not done until the client's getting results, in my book, right? So if someone buys something from you and then they can't execute, they can't get over the challenge of whatever it is, To me, that's a failure to deliver, right? I see this all the time with clients who will transfer over to Nerdly because they bought into someone's program, high ticket program, which came with a high level, got them onto high level and gave them like almost nothing and got them right into ads on day one without clarifying the audience and all their bits and pieces, without clarifying the flow. And I tell you, it's painful to watch because I see so many people shelling out tons of money because they didn't know better. Like the person who was selling it to them basically lied to them, right? They're selling a bag of goods that they can't deliver on. And I see it time and time and time again, which is why we launched Nerdly, because frankly, we're better. We provide high level plus group track, so that the reason why that's important is because hands down, high level runs the automation scene, right? It can do anything. This is what I tell our clients. If you can dream it, we can build it, right? You don't need to know how everything works. You just need to know, what do you want your clients to experience? Just brain vomit it out and we can map it out for it to get built. Whether you want to build it, you want your team to build it, you want us to build it for you, we got you. Because you shouldn't be an expert in everything. You can't be. It's not realistic for you to be an expert at coaching whatever it is you coach, whether it be business practices, whether it's health and wellness, football coach, whatever it is. There's no reason you should be an expert at everything. And it's just not possible, especially when there's new features delivered every week. How can you stay on top of that? Right? Plus, when you're leveraging in group track, which is how your top of funnel actions, how you're filling your funnel, right? That's constantly evolving because it's a social CRM that lives on top of Facebook. It would be that is why it is our job to stay on top of all the new features and understanding them, how to incorporate them to ensure that your client journey, your customer's experience, your acquisition process, your onboarding process is optimized and automated to the best of its ability, right? You need to be focused on marketing and selling and client deliverables and helping your clients be awesome, right? You don't have the time to be on top of every little thing, new features, new development, new policies, new compliance. That is literally our job. And that is why we have our nerd herd, why we have open office 3 times a week, why we have a marketplace full of snapshots with training modules, because you don't need everything on day one. You will overwhelm yourself. You will overload yourself. And it is a heck of a lot easier to focus on where you're at today. Are you ready to build your acquisition process? Great. Let's go. You don't need to have like 5,000 other things in your system ready to roll yet, right? It's just overwhelming. So where was I? Creating SOPs. So then you need to be able to continuously gather feedback from your clients to improve the process, right? And that is what we love doing, right? Because we have our processes running on hundreds of businesses at this point, we're able to see what's going on and see, all right, do we need to do any tweaks? Is it user error? Is it a UI issue? Or do we need to optimize this better? Using this feedback allows us to refine automation workflows, ensuring that they're going to meet the ever-evolving needs of your clients. Now that you have a clear understanding of what needs to be done, and yes, I'm telling you, mapping it out, building it into a board is the number one thing for automations. That is the most powerful feature of an automation, having it built out in a map with links to where the automation is, links into where that email template is, links into that opt-in funnel, all on the map, so that whether you need to know, your team needs to know, support team needs to know, we need to know, whoever needs to know, it is clearly identified. And you can understand and see and fully see your vision brought to life on a board. Now that you understand what needs to be done, are you ready to take your business to the next level? I invite you to join me and Kate for a wireframe call where we'll map out your business strategy in detail. or you can join our accelerated program for comprehensive support and guidance. If you do want to learn more about either one, frankly, just click on the link in the description, and that will open up a convo and even pre-type accelerator. So all you have to do is hit send, and it'll send a notification so we know what you're trying to talk to us about. Also, if you want to see how to create that kind of linky do for yourself, comment magic link, and I will be doing a training on that next week. I am super pumped about that. It's a super win from yesterday. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Remember, automation is the key to freeing up your time and scaling your business efficiently. However, if you don't have that map, you're the only one who knows what's going on, which means you're the only one who can fix, who can troubleshoot, who can deal with your client issues on that day-to-day back end. Not a good look for a coach when you're trying to help them with something else, that you're being bogged down with other things. So let us do the heavy lifting. Let us take care of the back end, and you go be awesome at what you do. If you're ready to deep dive into personalized help, click the link in the description to schedule a wireframe call or apply for our accelerator program. Let's make nerd magic happen in your business. Later, nerds. Let's see, is the Facebook Live done? Gotta wait for that to finish, apparently. Wow, that Facebook Live is still going. So I'm gonna guess hang out. Maybe I need to start doing different trainings on YouTube versus Facebook. This multicast thing was really convenient, though. Oh, okay. There we go. It did finally catch up. Awesome. All right. Later, nerds.